Welcome back to Drunken Citizen, everybody. So, today we're taking this ship out, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get some ice. I should probably update you. So, all the hallways have been refinished off. I have all of the pistons and the drills in here, so we're good on that. What else did I do? I don't think I did anything else really back here besides that. Go out this way. I switched out all the turrets. Uh, so now any place that had the turrets that required the uranium have been switched out to Gatling guns. Uh, yeah. I also put in this custom turret here because I have a custom turret controller. This is how we are able to target up to 2 kilometers. I don't think any of these guns actually go 2K. I think those are the rail guns only. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, we have that. Oop. I had this down here so I could program. Don't need it anymore. What else did we do? I believe that's all I did off camera. Uh, yeah. Let's uh, let's take it out. Let's get some ice. We need to get ice for the hydrogen in the base. Um, yeah, there's no point in having a ship if you can't fly it. So let's get her up and going. You're an auto, and we're up. Okay, now then. It's a little ridiculous. All right, let's see here. I think that is some decent ice right over there, just past the cockpit window. So let's dangerously fly it partially blind. Ooh, actually, this right in front of us. Well, this is fairly far away from the call the solar towers, and we just kind of want to avoid that. This is a pain in the butt to see what we're doing here. All right. Oh, man, yeah, this is definitely a better patch right here, though. Let's see if we can sneak in here. Where are you going? All right, get you nice, slowly turning right like that, and there we go. Alright, now we have a camera on the next page here to be able to look down and see how much ice. That is not much. A little better. The ice here is kind of shallow as it is, so yeah, ooh, we are very close to that. Don't fly blind, but we're just gonna go down. I don't think we're gonna be able to touch on anything to lock in place, but okay, so we can definitely hit that with the drills. We're not going to be able to go forward anymore, but we could probably go back for 2 touches. All right. Yeah, let's go for it. So, turn on the drills, and then we hit this. It should be able to go down. Number 6. You can see it doing this thing here in a second. Okay, so we should be able to go to the left a little bit more once we get done getting this. And then we should be able to back up. Yes, yes, yes. So we can see what we got going on here. Okay, let's turn off the dump valves. We want to turn on these. We had them turned off. That is probably all the deeper we need to go on this section. I doubt the ice goes any deeper than that. Let these get up a little higher, and then we'll move off to the left a little bit, and then after that we can back up. We're just trying to take some quick plunge cuts of these little bit of ice voxels or whatever these things are called. Feel fairly confident that we can move to the left now. That should be all the more we needed to go. Yeah, I wish the ice on the moon was a little thicker. Maybe there's an ice lake. I just haven't found one yet. Haven't really been able to get out and go around. I was thinking about making a small grid ship just to kind of fly around really quick and kind of see. My mind was kind of set on those yellow ships from the first Star Wars movie, not the first one in the 1970s, but the first episode that was the sixth or the fourth movie. So, yeah, I don't know. I forget the Naboo ships, I believe, is what they were. Kind of like the idea of those. It's going to take some time. I'll probably build it a little bit here and there over a little bit of time. I was kind of thinking this episode we're just kind of show you what this ship can do. Maybe go take a little spin down to the 19K away to go ahead and check out whatever base that is. Apparently it's a pirate base. Could be fun. Lots of who knows. Oh, I guess the other thing I did off camera that didn't really matter is I built some ammo. So we have that going. All right, let's get a better view to make sure that we don't crush anything. Yeah, so we just come back a little bit more. Six. All right, I like that. Let's do this. But yeah, that would be my thoughts, is getting getting like a little Naboo or maybe a speeder style thing. I don't really know. I have to figure out how to make one of those, and just I have an idea of what I kind of want to do, but as I don't know how to use the whatever that thing is where you just like freeform it. Right. Yep. Probably could go back a little bit, is provided I just don't knock into our pipe there. That would probably do some serious damage. Why are you zooming in? I need to do that. I think that is good there. I can't really tell because, of course, I never put any lights on this. But we should miss the pipe, and if we hit the pipe, we'll just repair the pipe. Probably final call. Just make sure we're not going to hit anything here. Yeah, we should miss the pipe. We're good. Just trying to get some ice. There's just not very thick, sustainable things of ice. Not like that lake that we were on the Earth-like planet. So, yeah, it's going to require a lot more work. Go down a little bit. Maybe we'll scoot over and up a little bit just to kind of get this whole area kind of taken care of. Yeah, not terribly exciting. Just sitting here doing some drilling. Sorry if I sound a lot more nasally than normal. Allergies, yeah. Rolled my windows down to enjoy the nice weather and everything here. And wow, it's nothing but pollen. All super pollen, so kind of hurting right now. Alright, cool. That's doing its job. Let's take a look at the inventory. Let's see how much we're doing on ice. Okay, not doing too bad. We got 1 full container, 2 full containers. So yeah, 1, 2, 3 full containers. Alright, so kind of did what we needed to do right there. Hopefully this will get things up there. You like to zoom in when the drills are going up. Why do you like to do that? Yeah, you know what? That's what? 3.5 full containers. We can take this back over. We can land it. Let the base kind of help chip away at some of this. Oops. Come on. Come back over here to our docking connector. See this nice big flat valley area that we saw in the beginning? Makes kind of a pretty decent landing area. Alright, how close are we to this? We are not going to crush into it this time, is the intention. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta point this out, but our all those cargo things, I put a little bit of armor on them to kind of, well, apparently I forgot some. Take care of that in a second here. But yeah, all of them should have armor aside from that particular one. And yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so docking camera. We'll bring that in once we get this a little bit closer. It's an awkward landing. Alright, I guess we'll come back inside here. Number 9. Did not crush into it though, so there's that. And we are locked. Well, not locked. Now we're locked. Alright. Let's get out of that. Oh, you're gonna start throwing all my stuff out again, aren't you? Stupid dumb valves. We don't need to do that. Turn you off. Whatever we have, we can let it process. Alright, so ice. Hopefully that is all doing its thing. Yeah. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do large cargo. We know we got the Gecko, but we want to get this ice off of here. Because we want to be able to go out and get more. I'm pretty much just going to repeat this process. This is why we had so many cargo containers and hydrogen containers there. So we wanted to be able to fill them all up. Anyway, let me go out, do some exploring. I'm going to keep recording, but probably just kind of quick cut to that if I find anything interesting. Otherwise, it's just going to be me farming ice, which you have now just seen me do. Very exciting stuff. All right, I'll be back in a second here. Okay, another successful run. Got pretty much, I already forgot how much we had. 1, 2, well, 3 full. Let's see, maybe we can go over here to our right and get a lot more. Don't ding the drills because they will get destroyed. Let's see how this looks. It looked a lot better from out there, but we'll try this. go. I think we're gonna get it on this. The thing with the moon that I found is that you need to kind of find the edge of a mountain and kind of scrape off that little layer. All right, let's go ahead and let the drills maybe fill up. Uh, we are pretty much done there. All right, we got a full load. We're gonna let these drills come back up, and then we are going to go back, deposit them, and repeat, because repetition is fun. Make sure the drills get in before we do anything. Go. But yeah, so you see how the ice is on the side of the mountain there. The idea is to kind of get it off the edge like that. So instead of just getting like a flat spot that's really shallow, you can kind of get that shallow down the face of it, kind of get your ice that way. I'm sure many people have figured this out, but yeah, I actually haven't seen a ship like this before, so I'm hoping that this is a different viewpoint on how to maybe do a drill rig on a ship. Oop, come on, mouse. What is going on? Why aren't you reacting? There we go. Make sure this gets up there, and then we can go back to base. Now, with all this weight, I mean, we're 8 million kilos. She's a little, what's the word? Fat. Definitely a little tubby. She, a little slow right now. Just keep rotating back. I wonder if this has something to do with those gyros I put in the ass end and forgot to remove. And now they're just there, and I don't know if I'll ever get around to removing them, because, yeah, it's going to require me to redo the blueprint. And if I redo the blueprint, and yeah. There we go. Now, just don't crush into a solar tower, and we are golden. A little higher. Nice viewpoint underneath the ship. There we go. Rotate that way. Yeah, she's a little girthy. Okay. So there is the landing thing is in there. Could imagine trying to fly this ship in real life, because, you know, you don't have third person view like this. All right. Let's get into this. And there we go. Set that to charge. All those are off. Okay, now let's go back to our inventory here. We're gonna do ice. It's the Gecko. And we're gonna do large cargo. Of course, it's throwing out all my good stuff. Alright, well, let's see how our hydrogen is doing. This is the main hydrogen tank, is at 8% on the base, so not that great. Gecko hydrogen tanks are at 44%, so that is fantastic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the feed here, and I am going to maybe look for some screenshots or something cool like that. Well, I let the ice kind of percolate and do its thing, and we just, you know, yeah, just do all right. Just get that ice to go ahead and turn into fuel. I'll see you all in a few. Okay, so it has been many hours. I would say at least 2, maybe 3 hours of just letting hydrogen or letting ice turn to hydrogen. Yeah, that is done. If we, oh, sorry, I was programming some weapon things here. So we're just gonna set everything to weapons, and that's what we're gonna go for. But yeah, we are at 100% filled on hydrogen on the ship. That's all 9 tanks, baby. So we will turn everything on. We're gonna unlock.
No fuel.
Oops. You're on auto. Oh, don't know what I did there, but hit the wrong button. But yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. So now we have a pirate location, which looks like it's on the other side of the moon. So let me fly over there and let's go take it out. I don't know, DJ cue the montage or music or whatever you want to cue up or something like that. Yeah, let's see here. Forward facing. Let's take those off. Get up to some speed. You know, while we do this, let me come over here to control. We're gonna set this to. Should have our artillery and everything set in here. Yep, that's all set. Force aim at the sun. Not worried about that. Able AI, yes. I don't do off. Meteors, rocks. Enemies, neutrals, all that should be set. Cool, so we should be good to go with that. But let's come back down to the moon here, because we are going for Oh, it's a trading base. God damn it. That is not cool. There's nothing I can do with that. Except maybe test to see if these weapons actually work. Maybe, perhaps. Alright, so you can't shoot at neutral. Or you can't shoot at stations like this. So, complete waste of time. False alarm, everybody. Nothing to see here. That is a bummer. Alright, well. We will have to find other bases, apparently. Which I'm surprised there aren't any more on the moon. I could have swore I had everything turned on for this. Yeah, it's proving to be a little bit futile to find some of this stuff. Alright, well. Let's fly back to base. Maybe I need to make a little scout ship and just go out and find something. I don't know. That is a bummer. Surely there has to be more than just that out here. I went into the settings. I double checked to make sure that every option for NPCs is on. Just not having any luck finding any. They all disappeared on the Earth. They all don't appear to be up here except for that one station. And the thing about that station is, because I'm not a pirate yet, probably won't be the way I keep attacking pretty much anything I get my hands on. So, because of that, I won't be able to trade there. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go back to base, call it a day, and unless we find something on the way back, but it's not looking too good. I mean, we're 9K away, and I haven't seen anything, but... Alright, here we are back at base. I am sorry. That's a big letdown for me too. I was hoping to get a little action this video, but apparently, like real life, ain't nobody getting action here. that off the screen. There we go. Alright, sorry everybody. I was hoping for a little something more exciting than just flying around the planet just to find out that it was a trading station that I can't do anything with because it is sadly protected. But if it wasn't, I totally would destroy that given the chance. Alright, well, let's call it here. And thanks for hanging out. And I'm going to probably just work on a little scout ship that is easier to get around than this mothership, and we will try to find something to shoot. I don't know. All right. Yep. Take care.